Hi everyone, I'm Keeling here. It's Sunday the 30th of December, well, we're very close to the end of 2012, and we thought it'd just be fun to have a look around and see how much rainfall there has been across the country and also in parts of Europe during 2012. So what we've done is put together a page on the website which you can get to by clicking on your 2012 rainfall observations at the top here, and you can have a look at other people's observations and also enter your own if you make them. It's really interesting to go down and have a look at these pages and just see the amount of rainfall that we've had. I mean, we're going from high to low. So you see here, Oakhampton in Devon, 1,910 millimetres. That's a whopping 2 metres of rain almost during 2012, and that compares right down the bottom here to Wellingborough in Northampton, which has seen 707 millimetres, just 100 millimetres above the average for the time of year. And you can see now, as I scroll up and down, how variable the rainfall has been. So do come along to the page, have a look, and if you do make your own observations, do feel free to enter them. And thanks to everybody who's put the observations there so far. It really is quite interesting to see this and to compare what's been going on. Now, there is good news in the forecast as well, which I'll give you in just a moment, but also added these pages to the website as well. Click on warnings at the top of the page here and you get all the severe weather warnings for the UK listed down the page, and then if you click on floods, you'll get the UK National Flood Warnings from the Environment Agency, those updated every 15 minutes for the various different regions across the country. So hopefully they will be useful for you. Now, as I said, some good news on the way, and it is that conditions do look as if they are going to become drier. Now, of course, we've got some wet and windy weather to get out of the way first of all, but the good news is that this dry weather looks as if it is going to be coming in. This is the GFS forecast for London, and the dates are here across the bottom of the screen. This is rainfall. These green bars here are rainfall. Now, here's the rainfall that comes through during New Year's Eve, but then look what happens. There's virtually nothing there at all. So it looks as if this dry weather is going to be with us, but notice on the temperature chart here we see this mild air come in, but then look, it does go a little bit cooler here around the 2nd and 3rd of the month before temperatures tending just to pick up a little bit again towards the end of this week. But the good news is it looks as if we are going to get this dry weather. Now, this is the rainfall broken down into 1 to 5 day steps from the GFS ensemble. Picks up quite nicely on it. This is the forecast rainfall for the next 5 days, taking us up to the 4th of January. And you can see here most of the rainfall is across western parts of the country once again. Big totals across western Scotland tomorrow. Generally, we've got 7 to 10 millimetres of rainfall to come. Most of this falling during the next 36 hours. Then, if we go on to the next chart, this is the 6 to 10 day chart. Look at the contrast there. Only 1 or 2 millimetres of rain across much of England and also Wales. Yes, still some across the west of Scotland, but just look how much drier it's become. And then into the 11 to 15 day period, going up to the 14th of January, even then look, we've got low totals of rainfall still, although again it's these western parts of Scotland and also to some extent Western Ireland that sees rainfall. But look, much drier for many of us. Now, I think this dry weather probably does take us through until around about the 10th, 11th of the month. But as I said, we've got some wet weather to get out of the way first of all. So this is the forecast radar. This is from 3 o'clock this morning. This is 6 o'clock this morning. Now, what I want you to notice, this is 9. This is midday today. Look at this area of rain that comes in from the west by 3 o'clock this afternoon. That then spreads its way eastwards during this evening and also overnight tonight. Some heavy bursts of rain affecting western parts of the country, look. And then that feature slips its way southeastwards during the course of New Year's Eve morning, but it slows down as the rain crosses southern England New Year's Eve afternoon, and I think it could become very wet in the southeast during tomorrow afternoon. But following in behind, brighter weather, sunny spells and also some showers. Now, not only does it become wet tomorrow, but it also becomes windy too. It looks as if the winds are going to be getting up to gale force at times. This is the ensemble forecast for midday today. Let's just go through the time span here, and time of validity of the chart shown here. So here's midnight tonight. Look how close together the isobars are, and there is midday tomorrow. We've got a front that's lying down here, moving its way eastwards. Notice how close together the isobars are ahead of it, so gusty winds ahead of the heavy rain. But then look, the wind's coming back round more into a northwesterly behind, so cooler air running in behind, as well as the showers. That means the showers turning wintry, probably across the hills of Scotland during tomorrow evening for the New Year celebrations. For most, though, it looks as if it should be a breezy but a dry evening once that rain is cleared away from the southeast. All areas generally dry, just a few showers on western coast, but the main thing to watch out for as you head back from your parties tomorrow night is going to be ice, so we need to watch out for that. Then into 1st of January, well, we get a cold start to the day on Tuesday. Northwesterly winds coming in, some showers affecting the north and also the east, but generally dry for most of us. Into Wednesday, ridge of high pressure building in. Look at the size of this ridge that comes in. This is meagre shaped high, look, coming northeastwards through the country. However, we do have a warm front that's going to be moving eastwards as well, so I think what it will tend to do is bring cloud and some drizzle and rain to Scotland, Ireland, northern England, western parts of Wales on Wednesday, but more eastern and southern areas should stay dry. And then indications are that into Thursday the high pressure is building down to the south of the country. Here it is, it builds northwards, and that should bring a drier, brighter day through Thursday with cloud breaking, although these western coasts of Scotland, Western Ireland, always at risk of low cloud and some drizzle. Then into Friday, high pressure stays with us. Look, and looks as if it should be a dry day again with sunny spells through Friday. I think an increasing risk of some fog patches across central and eastern England. Into Saturday, the high hangs around, still northern and western Scotland as well as Western Ireland. Dry day with sunny spells, and it stays that way too as we get in towards Sunday with a high pressure hanging around. Again though, it's going to be just this breakdown taking place across Ireland, western and northern Scotland. Into the early part of next week with a high still there, look, it tries to collapse away but it stays in position. So again, I think it's going to be these western coasts of Scotland and Ireland that see any rain. Most places should be dry with some sunny spells. Need to watch out for it possibly turning cooler as well as we head into the early part of the week, but you can see here how the high holds on right into the middle of next week. The ensemble keeps it there, and as these winds tend to start to come in a little bit from the continent, we do cool down a touch. It's northern western Scotland, western parts of Ireland that see outbreaks of rain at times. They look set to continue into the middle part of January, but not convinced that this high is going to stay in for that long, but it may do, and we may hold on to that dry weather. But the GFS ensemble certainly wants to keep that dry weather there into the middle of the month. I think it probably starts to turn cooler around the middle of the month and possibly more unsettled as well. Give you more information of that in the coming days, but for now that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget the site to get free of charge by you coming back and viewing it, using the adverts, using the charts, using the information on the site. That's what keeps it free of charge. So when you click on an advert, we get paid, and when you come back and you view an advert, we also get some revenue from that too. So thanks again for doing that. Thanks for watching weatherweb.net, and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.